What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about something that may cost you millions of coins, approximately 3. Today in Gauntlet, right? I lost the game in Gauntlet because Brock Bowers was literally wide open, right? Caught the ball, a guy barely touched him and he dropped the ball. Now, if he's just a regular card, I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? But because he cost me 3 million coins, he had to go. We had to get him up out of here. All right. So I'm going to tell you this right now. This is what I've discovered early on into Madden. All the cards pretty much are the same, right? I've said this since I've been a Madden content creator. Speed has always been the most important thing in Madden, right? So if you have a tight end that's fast, it's going to work out. The reason that we kept Brock Bowers is because with the crystal chemistry plus just the 20 of the Raiders, we get +2. So he was actually at 85 speed. It's definitely not worth it if a guy can't come down with the ball. So I had to get rid of him now. I got a feeling that Kyle Pitts or some other tight end is going to be coming very, very soon. So I'm starting to get a little bit nervous about what EA is doing because they're just going after money right now. It's like, yo, drop after drop after drop. It's $100, $200, $250. Yo, step one, open yet. Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know how to finish it up. Open yet. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to get into that. So he's right now 3.09. Okay, he steadily dropped because I think people are understanding it's not really worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point we have to make a decision. Like, yo, what are we doing right now? I understand he gets every team's chem. I get all that. That's great. But the players don't play according to their numbers, right? So we have to make a better decision. Now, it's also a Legends drop. So that works out as well because realistically they dropped Jeremy Shockey. So that kind of works out for it as well. I completely forgot that I had this card, by the way. I thought I pulled a limited Sean Taylor. They gave me Maurice Jones-Drew, bro. It was real nasty. I was really disgusted, but it is what it is. I forgot to sell him. We'll get rid of him now, and we'll just go on with our day, bro. Because it ain't no way he's going to replace Saquon Barkley. Like, right now, Saquon Barkley is easily the best running back in the game, especially with the crystal boost for whatever team and everything that you're doing. It just works out better. All right, so let's take a look at Jeremy Shockey. And while we're going to be taking a look at Jeremy Shockey, we had a new viewer ask about X Factors. I'm going to briefly touch on it. And, you know, if he's watching the channel, he'll be able to see, explain the X Factors. Every year there's new Madden players, so I understand that. But you have to, like, kind of pick it up and, you know, get moving. So pretty much an X Factor is something that obviously you have to build up. For those of you guys who are like, yo, gee, we already know. X Factors, you have to do something to unlock it. So whatever they're telling you to do over here to select an X Factor, you got to make 20-yard catches, you got to make consecutive catches, whatever. All right. In order to buy any of these things, you need training. You quick sell cards for training. That's pretty much what it is. X Factors, you have to build it up, you know, whatever it tells you to do. And then abilities, you just get the ability. So you still have to use training, but you just get the ability. You know what I'm saying? So that pretty much explains exactly what's going on with X Factors and abilities. You're going to need training in order to do that, and you're going to have to quick sell any of your players. That, as long as they're not limiteds, that quick sell for coins, you will get training. You buy all that stuff with training, and then you equip it in your lineup screen. So that should help you out if you're still watching the channel. Now, let's continue to go on right now, okay? Because I got to explain to you guys the importance of the Crystal promo. I don't need 50 of 50 to make him 87 speed. That is a huge plus for me. That's the only reason that PS2 is still in the squad. PS2 I want to get rid of because I know, like, bro, he just makes me rage, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much I hate him, bro. He's still going to be there because he makes it so I don't have to go out of my way and continue to get, you know, more Raiders to get 50 of 50. You know, he boosts Higgins pretty good. Higgins, by the time season 1 is over, is going to be pretty much a man, like straight up a man, bro, like straight Moss action. That's why I have a feeling that they're waiting it out. This guy right here is already 88 speed, right? And he's a gold card. Obviously, the Raiders are always drafted for speed since Al Davis, so that works out in that regard. Also, defensively, you know, your team captain. This is a free card right here. You know what I'm saying? He's 87 speed. It's not many people that's going to beat him deep, like right now in the game. So these are other things that you should be taking a look at to try to reserve some of your cash. Because honestly, PS2 is garbage, bruh. And I'm going to let you know that. Like, the dude's going to get mossed. Like, he got mossed uncontrollably. I still won the game. But it's like, yo, bro, you keep getting mossed and you're going for like 2.5 mil. I might have to get rid of you. But it's always a bluff, though. Because I need him. I got to get his chemistry. I need that crystal chemistry to be able to get it done. So that's why he's there. But Brock Bowers had no excuse. That's why I got rid of him, because I didn't need him. And then Maurice Jones-Drew, you're not topping this right here. With just the way Saquon is, and yes, I get it. Some of you guys point out like, yo, bro, he don't really be juking well, all that stuff. I get it. The juking is a little bit off until they figure out how they want to make a juke move be dominant. It's still weird. Like it's a hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? In the open field. So be cautious of that. Understand that when you look at your team right now, what do you actually need? Yes, this guy is 82 speed. Shockey is also 82 speed. But is 85 speed worth 3 million coins when at any time they'll just drop a random tight end that's faster than him and it'll be a wrap? You see what I'm saying? So for me, once you do something ridiculous, it doesn't matter who you are on the squad, you're gone. I'm not going to question it like, yo, let me figure out what's going on. Nah, bro, you're gone. When he dropped that, bro, it was really, really crazy. I lost my gauntlet games by a total of 3 points. So that's pretty much what we were dealing with, and it was really, really nasty. So I just want to make sure you guys understand that. Now, today was Sean Taylor Day, okay, with the Legends release. And some of you guys were asking me, yo, G, you going to buy him? What's going on? Listen, this dude is going to play just like any other safety that has that speed. And it's clear as day. Troy Polamalu was getting demolished. And I put Nick Cross out there, and Nick Cross is out there balling, and he's an 82 overall. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I want you guys to understand. Be very, very careful when you're spending your coins, because these cards are not what you think they are right now. The game is still in its early stage. They haven't even put out a patch yet. When they put the first patch out, that's when we're gonna know what's going on with this game. Like right now, we don't know what's happening. Everybody's just running stunts and running around and being weird and nickel, and that's all that's going on. Soon, the meta's gonna change. And you're going to probably end up losing coins if you hold on to certain cards too much. Now, no matter what happens, the crystal players are going to help me, because it makes it so I don't have to go ahead and spend more money to get 50 Raiders. Now, look, he's 86 speed, just like Sean T, right? This dude balls out of control. Like, he's really, really good. So that's one of the main reasons that he's there. I need you guys to understand, if you have Sean Taylor, just make sure that Sean Taylor is playing the way you want him, or go grab this guy and save 2.5 million coins, because that's realistically what you need to do. It's very important that you understand the difference with a card that's good versus a name that we love. That's the problem right now. A lot of you guys are in love with the name. We all love Sean Taylor. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely not worth it. Another thing is this. I'm going to be experimenting with the X Factor Avalanche. So if you do have rookie premieres, if you want to try it out before me, let me know how it works. I'm going to be trying this out soon. So that's where we are right now. I'm going to be seeing you guys very, very soon. Let me know how your team is doing. Are you a 50 of 50? Where you're at? What's your MUT level? Give me all that info. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.